Hey everyone, what's going on? It's your boy Krebsy Crypto, and for today's video we're going to be taking a look at a new coin to mine, and this coin will be for 3 GB graphics cards and up, so you're able to mine it on kind of lower end graphics cards, but of course you can use higher end and I believe also ASIC. But this coin is called Nexa, and it's a fairly new coin. It came out earlier this year, but it kind of really hasn't garnered much attention. But as of late, it's kind of been getting more and more attention. It's ran on its own algorithm called Nexapow, so I'm going to show you how to set that up on Hiveos today and on Windows as well. And I'll be showing you what pool to use and just getting all set up and running on Nexa if you do want to mine it. So I mind you, it is a lower price coin because like I said, it is fairly new. It got listed back in April here, and this is the exchange I use for this coin. There are other exchanges as well, but as you see, the price is well below a penny still. So it's kind of a good time to get in and kind of spec mine it, if you will, because this is more or less speculative mining in hopes that it will pump. So it wasn't too bad of like a pump recently, so I figured why not make a video on it because it is garnering more attention. As you see, the trading activity and everything is picking up. And again, this is not for like a profitable mine, even though it is like a higher end coin when it comes to profitability, even on nice hash and stuff. But let's just get right into the tutorial part. So if you do want to mine this, you can come over to their website here and check out everything about their coin. So once you're on their homepage here, it's just nexa.org, or if you click the logo up top, you want to scroll down and you can read all the information and everything. But if you keep scrolling, as you see, they have grab a wallet. Now I suggest using one of their core wallets and not using an exchange, because with mining recently, when you send like mine coins over to an exchange, if you're directly mining to it, there seems to be a problem. I don't know if it's just how the crypto network's working or it's some miscommunication with exchanges and such, but it's always better just to use a core wallet if you can. So if you are on Windows, you click Windows, Mac OS, Linux. They also have an Android wallet. So you can go ahead and grab a wallet and it will download their core wallet for you, so you can go ahead and set that up. But they also have desktop light wallets, so if you are looking just to use like a web browser, you can go ahead and use that. That's what I use personally. So you can click open link in new tab here. And if you scroll down, this is what I use. As we see here, I'll pull mine up quickly. And then this is my wallet for Nexa here. I'll just type in my password. There we go. So as you see here, this is the web wallet. As you see, I have 455,000 Nexa, which is only $6.15, but it's a good chunk of coin. So if it does go on a pump, it can potentially, be a good chunk of money. So you can go ahead and use this wallet. I'm currently mining Nexa as well, as you see on my farm here. So if you are wanting to use a web wallet like myself here, you can click right here and click web wallet, and it will set up, and you just set up like a core wallet. You set a password and your phrases and everything. Or you can use the desktop version, iOS version, and like I said, they have their core wallets here. So just make sure to get a wallet set up before jumping into this tutorial. That way you have the address ready and everything, and that way you have somewhere to send your Nexa. So once you have your wallet figured out, I'm just going to close these tabs. You want to open whatever wallet you have and get that wallet address. So once you're over on your Hive OS, you want to go to your farm. So here's my farm that I'm currently mining with. And then you want to go over to wallets here. It's at the top tab. And once you're on wallets, you want to click add wallet, and then all you do is type in Nexa and it should come up. So right there. And then all you do is paste in the Nexa address from your wallet. It should look something like this. It'll have that symbol, and then it'll have the actual address. Make sure to copy in that Nexa part. So when you copy it, it might look a little different, but this is just the format they use for their wallet. And then once you have that, you can click create, or you can name it as well. But then once you have that, you want to go over to flight sheets, and this is where you're going to set up the actual Nexa mining itself. As you see, I have it set up already, but I'm going to walk you through it. And the pool we're going to be using is unmineable here because it has the lowest payout for Nexa. So if you are a lower end miner with a smaller farm and you just want to get more consistent payouts, unmineable is probably the route for you. So we're going to set up with that pool here. So over on flight sheets here, you want to go to the coin ticker and type in Nexa because that's what you're going to be mining. And then for wallet, you select the wallet that you just set up for Nexa. And then for pool, you want to scroll down and click configure in miner. And then, of course, you can go ahead and select any of these pools if you want. So you can use 2 miners, Cryptex, whatever. But I'm just using unmineable for a simple fact. It's a little bit lower payouts compared to the other pools. So once you're there, once you select whatever pool, like I said, I'm configuring for unmineable. you want to select the miner. I've used LOL miner and I haven't had any issue. Like I said here, I have it all set up and I currently have it running as you see. But you want to go to set up miner config. In wallet and worker template, you have to set up a specific way for unmineable. So you go Nexa and then your address and then your worker name. So we can just literally type in, we'll go flight sheets here. We type in Nexa, just in caps, and then you can go to this little info thing and then click the wallet to add your wallet address. And then you can go ahead and click add the worker name. You can leave that part blank because it's just going to pull it from here. For pool server, you want to go over here. You can select a global server, or if you want to go ahead and have one that's closer to your location for better ping and all that, you click manually set a server. It's obviously a little smaller to see, but you can select from US, Europe, or Asia, and then you select the port you want to use. I always use port 80. It always seems to be the best route for me. So all you do is click on that, and it'll auto copy it for you. And then you go over to the pool server, and you click paste. And then as you see, it's pasted in right there. Sometimes you don't need the stratum part at the beginning, so you can just remove that. I believe you don't need that for here. And then you remove the port part because that's in the next line. So you put port 80, and then password you can leave blank or just put X just like that. And then you should be ready to go. And then all you do is click apply changes. So yeah, you don't need the stratum part. And then you can just enter a name for the flight sheet and click create flight sheet. And it should look exactly like this. So just make sure you have your wallet address. It's the Nexa one with the Nexa symbol and everything. Your algo is Nexa because it's Nexapow. So I believe, yeah, it'll have it already selected for you. If not, just make sure to type in Nexa, that it's selected. Your port's 80 and it's the unmineable pool. And then you have your wallet and worker name set up just like that. And all you do is launch it and it should be good to go. I'll pull up my worker. I have it running right here. Right now it's taking about 381 watts and I'm pulling in about 82.60 mega hash. So it's not horrible on power or anything. It's not too bad on like heat consumption. My 11660 always runs a little warmer, but as you see, the rest of the cards are maintaining a pretty good heat while running on a pretty good power consumption. So that's how you set it up for Hiveos. So you should be up and running. After a few minutes, you just want to come over to unmineable here, and then you're going to paste in your Nexa address. And it's going to be that full address. So for example, I just go to my rig here, go over flight sheets. You just copy the address that's set up, and all you do is paste it here, and you click search. And as you see, there's my current like mining and everything, and it tracks your balance and all that, and it has like a live hash rate of it, and it shows you can go to your workers and everything. As you see, it's up and running. So you can, like I said, you can go ahead and mine this on 3 GB cards as well. I've tested it with a GTX 1060 3 GB. I don't know if it runs on like the 900 series, like the 970s and all that, but I've tested it personally on the 1060. So 1060 3 GB and up, it so far has worked well with Nexapow. And this is a good way just to accumulate a bunch of coins. Just considering it's such a low price point right now, you can go ahead and just mine a bunch and it just accumulates to a higher amount of Nexa until like halvings happen, and then it starts picking up a little more, the usual run with crypto. But if you're wanting to do this on Windows, it's pretty similar process. All you want to do is get a mining software for Windows. So all you do here, for example, is go LOL miner, and it should pull up a GitHub. And all you're going to do is go down to here, and then you're going to download the corresponding miner for whatever operating system you want to use. So for this one, it'll be LOL miner Windows 64, and it should start downloading. I suggest just turning off antivirus for now, just because it always says like there's a virus or stuff's blocked, and that's just because this mining software is just unpublished, it's unverified, so it thinks it's a virus. So all you do is turn off real-time protection here, and then all you do is go over here. Like as I said, it shows that it's a suspicious file. All you do is click keep, you keep anyways, click show in folder, and then all you do is right click on it, 7-zip or whatever, WinRAR, whatever you use, and extract to, and it should make a new file here. And then you want to go over to the virus and threat protection settings, go to exclusions, click yes, click add an exclusion, add a folder, and then you go to downloads, and then you select the LOL miner, the version folder, and then you click select folder, and that will allow you to turn on your virus protection, and then it'll just bypass the LOL miner. You click yes on that window again, You can close all the settings out here. And all you want to do is open up the LOL miner folder. And then you just want to find Nexa here. So as you see, mine underscore Nexa. And it's going to be similar process. This is just a batch file is used. You click edit and it should open up with Notepad here. So for the pool, you're going to put in the unmineable pool. So we'll go back here and click start. Select the server and then you select the port. And then all you do is paste it right into here. But again, you just want to take out the stratum part. You just remove that. And then all you do here is paste the wallet address like we did with the Hiveos here. So you go select that and then you just paste it in. And I believe you want to make this capitalized here. So Nexa, and then make sure the colon's there. And then you can put your worker name. So you put dot and then whatever worker name you want, rig1 for example, or whatever. And then you click file, save, and that should save the batch file. You open up the folder again and double click mine underscore Nexa and it should fire up and run properly. If you have any issues with LOL miner, you can go ahead and come over to unmineable here. And as you see, they have BZ miner and Regal, I think it is. They also have their all-in-one miner that unmineable makes. So you can click get started here and download it. And then you can enter in your Nexa address and then it'll automatically configure everything for the best settings for your computer, and it's just an easy few clicks and you should be good to go if you're having trouble setting it up manually or setting it up with Hiveos or anything, or if you're trying to run it on Windows. There's a few different ways to go about it. Hopefully this video, brought some information to you, and hopefully you get some interest in mining Nexa. I have a few other videos I'm working on with a few other coins to kind of spec mine that are a lot smaller, more of like meme coins, more just smaller projects. I figured to kind of bring these coins that I spec mine myself, that I've been mining and building up, and I've had a little bit of a run with them and now they're toning back down again. So I figured why not make a video, get you guys in on it and help everyone. Like I said, this is not meant to be profitable mining, it's meant to be speculative mining. So you just build up a bag of whatever coin that you are spec mining and just hang on to it in hopes that it runs. Nexa seems to have potential being up there on nice hash and 2 miners and everything, and becoming a more known coin and profitable coin in the mining world, just because the market itself is going up, so it's helping the mining overall. But again, hopefully this video helped you. I figured why not make it the video on Hiveos and Windows, so that way everyone can get the best of the information and get set up and running no matter what operating system you're using. You can run it on Ubuntu and all that stuff too, but that's more command line stuff that I don't really mess with. I'm more so on just Hiveos and on Windows, so I figured to bring this tutorial for you guys, especially if you have lower end equipment. This algorithm and coin is a good alternative if you're looking for something that's different from like Zhash or even what or some other ones, kaspa and things like that. This is a good potential maybe to build up a bag for yourself and maybe even, make some money off of it. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you did enjoy the video, make sure that like and subscribe button, as it lets me know you're enjoying my content and it's actually helping you out. And that way stay notified of new videos that I'm working on and going to be posting. I know I've kind of been lacking lately, but I'm going to be picking up more on videos. I've been picking up more rigs. I've been constantly mining still, so don't worry on that. But I hope you all have an amazing day, and this is Krebsy Crypto signing out.